Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. I hope you're doing good and I hope you're having a great weekend and you're enjoying your time. Whatever you do, I don't know. But I want to talk about Dexter Jackson. Like you probably know, he teamed back with Charles Glass after training with Psycho Fitness for a long time, which I think was a good cooperation too. But Charles Glass, his trainings in LA in Venice Beach with Dexter were legendary, and that was like the times of him, okay, where he was pretty great. He's still great, and with Psycho Fitness he looked great too, but it seems like he wanted to try something else. His Olympia placement last year wasn't that good, but the problem here was, I think, his bicep injury, his left bicep injury which he had, which of course disabled him from placing higher too. Okay, so there were multiple things, and together with aging, he'll get 50 at the end of November this year. So after the Olympia 19, he'll get 50. And I always, at the last years, I was checking, his profiles, and he always was like, okay, he's not thinking about quitting, okay, and about, quitting is not the right term. It's retiring. Quitting would be like, okay, he's young and he's quitting because he's not disciplined. That's something totally else. So I would say he didn't talk about retiring, and he always declined questions which were at the topic of retiring. But of course he didn't forget his placement of last year too, and I think now he knows, and he is feeling like, okay, maybe the times at the really top level of bodybuilding, and at the top level of placements at the best contest on the earth, the Mr. Olympia, is maybe over. But he'll do the Olympia this year for sure, and then he will look, okay, maybe to retire, and maybe he'll compete and come back at the Arnold Classic, which I would welcome. I would love to see him ending his career at the Arnold, where he got so many titles. And I think he could even win that thing if he would look, very good in condition, of course. But I think he could win that, and that would be a great end and a roundup. And we'll see. I think he'll get pushed a lot when his results are positive at the contest. So I think it's very dependent on that. And of course there is no question about, everybody has a age where it ends at this level, okay? You can't compete till you're 60, 70 at the Mr. Olympia at the top 6. That's not possible. And those guys are not young. They're still 45 and things like that, and Dexter is 49, getting 50 this year. So my opinion is that it's definitely legit for him to think about retiring if placements will not succeed and will not be enough to keep up, because I think you should retire when you're still looking good and not when you're out of the placements at the Olympia. So I think he definitely has some plans, and he has some options and things like that. He is popular. We'll see. But I definitely think that he's training very hard this year. Like he said in many of his vlogs and stories, he does a lot of them. I can't watch every of them, but whenever I see him, he seems to be very motivated for this year's comeback, so to say, out of the top 6 into the top 6, hopefully again. So have a great weekend. What do you think about Dexter Jackson? Do you think he should retire? Do you think he will retire? Or do you think that he still should go on for a couple of years? But, you know, you have to find a point where you're at. It's like a sentence, can't go on and on and on. It's, you know, after a couple of words, it's okay, but at a certain time, you have to end it. But I'm curious to read your comments on this. Bye.